loving this. What is up with me?
And welcome back, guys. We're on another midweek wild camp. I was working over in Whitehaven, so I thought, you know what, why the hell not? Now, Storm Agnes is well and truly upon us. The wind and rain has started picking up. Now, forecast for wind on Mountain Weather Information Service is giving gusts of 90 mile an hour. I'm telling you now, we are not going to get gusts of 90 mile an hour. I use an app or a website called Windy, which is it's made for pilots, people out at sea, that sort of stuff, and it has never ever let me down when it comes to wind speed. You can set different heights and all that, and I believe I'm going to be sat somewhere around 40 mile an hour winds, average wind speed, with gusts of maybe 50 and 60. Now, I'm more than happy with that, especially in the solo. I have bought a second set of poles with me, so I am going to double pole. I've also bought some extra pegs. I'm going to double peg everything out. So yeah, I've got nothing to worry about. Now, before, when I did my last storm camp, I had people saying incoming, oh, does he not check the weather? Of course I check the weather. I watch it for days upon days before I know that I'm coming out. And we're working up in the Lake District. I knew I'd be out today, so I choose my location very carefully. So where I'm going, it's going to be sheltered from the winds. The winds are going to be southerly winds switching to southwesterlies overnight. So I'm going to be sheltered mainly by the surrounding mountains, and then in my solo, which is built for this, double poled and double pegged. The tent's going nowhere. I'm going to be more than safe. I've also got my live tracking GPS, which the wife watches. Well, she says she watches. So every precaution has been taken. So anyone with your negativity saying you shouldn't be doing that, well, why not? This is the weather I absolutely love. I love being out in it. As long as it's not stupidly dangerous, then you know, why not? So the plan is today, see if I can get it up there. I am going up there. We're going to have a walk along to a tarn that is completely surrounded. So the weather obviously isn't great. It's windy, it's rainy. I'm not going to do too much recording on the way up there, but we're going to get up there, we're going to get set up, and we're going to have a nice enjoyable night in the rain and wind. So if that sounds like your thing, sit down, buckle up, and let's go. We're going to get over there, get set up, and you know what, I might have a cup of tea before I have a run. It's nice when the wind drops off. So you can see, it's now a pretty straightforward walk with just one last little bit you back, but we have arrived. Just thinking now, I'll seriously give this some thought on. There's nowhere I can pitch out of the wind, and I can't actually stand up in it. I thought I'd be able to get out of the wind. Just enough daylight to knelt down. Yeah, I do think we'll get the tent. Check the forecast. I'm going to see if this is the worst of the wind or if it's going to get worse. If it's going to get worse, I think I'm going to bail. Never bailed on a camp before, but you've got to give it some thought. I'm going to check the weather and I'll come back to you. Right, decision made. I'm going to bail. There's just nowhere to get out the wind. A bit annoying because I mean, look at this for a location, but rain's coming down thick and fast. There's no way of getting out of the wind, and them gusts are unbelievable. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to be slow going with this wind, but I'll bring you back when I'm back in the van. See you soon. Let's get out of here. That's me back down at the van. A little bit disappointed, not gonna lie, but it was definitely the right decision. I mean, it was bad up there. Walking back, there's at times where I just had to kneel back down. I physically couldn't walk forward, so a little bit disappointed. My first ever bail, definitely the right decision. And you know what? I'll be back either tomorrow or Friday night to try again, but sorry about that. Really wanted to bring you an epic wild camp. Thought I could get down out the wind, but it just wasn't safe. So for now, that's Alan, Team 54, out of here.